Yo, Shannon Sharpe might actually lose $100 million. Alright, welcome to Team Go Mode. It's your man Earl, Batman Stringer. Now, usually on this channel, I don't talk about, celebrity type stuff or news stories, but I think what's going on right now with Shannon Sharpe can kind of apply to this channel, because the channel is all about making money, being an entrepreneur, financial freedom. And what's going on right now with Shannon Sharpe actually being accused of, let's just say misconduct with an ex-girlfriend. This right now is kind of dominating the news right now. And it's crazy because the accuser basically made these claims right when Shannon is in the midst of signing $100 million podcasting deal. Now, if you don't know who Shannon Sharpe is, he's a NFL Hall of Famer, but a lot of people know him now from being a very popular podcast host. He's the one that had the Cat Williams, that's the podcast where Cat Williams, his controversial interview, right? So recently, like I said last week, actually, this girl, his ex-girlfriend, came out and made all of these claims about Shannon Sharpe, basically saying that he was doing the R word to her several times through their relationship, right? So I'm listening to this, and my first reaction was, damn, Shannon, you dumb as hell, right? And it's not even a matter of is he guilty or not. It's the fact that, Shannon, you're a podcast host. You in the game. You're a celebrity. You in this lifestyle. You should see what has been going on really forever, but the last few years with all of these different claims and files against other celebrities and athletes and actors. And like, you interview people. You ask people questions about shit like this, right? And behind the scenes, you're actually involved with some weird shit going on. And here's the thing. This young girl made these claims. Now, when I say young, she is of age, but she met Shannon Sharpe when she was 19, and Shannon Sharpe was, I think, 53 or 54 years old, right? Now, everybody got their own thing, but right there, I'm just like, Shannon, damn, she mighty young. Mighty young. But here's the thing that's throwing me. Well, first of all, Shannon, of course, is denying all of the claims of the girl. Right? He came out, his lawyer came out, Shannon put a video out saying like, yo, all this is a shakedown. She trying to extort me for money, blah, 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 blah. Right? And that's fine and dandy. But then the girl, her lawyer dropped some audio, a phone conversation that was recorded where Shannon Sharpe is heard being out of character. Now, granted, and I was talking to my sister about this, here's the tricky shit. Like, 99% of people, if you film every aspect of their life and record them, you're going to hear them be mean or mad or angry or flirtatious or saying some freaky shit or saying some mean shit. The problem is everybody's not a celebrity. Everybody's not, in a position to be extorted, right? So hearing that audio is really making Shannon Sharpe look bad, right? And when it comes to the accusations that's being filed against him or claimed against him, he's basically saying, look, you know what I'm saying? There's some videos out there, or a video out there of me being, a little aggressive with my girl, but that's how we got down. That's how we role play, right? That's what he's saying. And honestly, I believe him. Right? Because there are a whole bunch of text messages that came out basically showing where she's asking him to do all this freaky shit, and he's like, yeah, I want to do this, and basically she wanted him to be her big black mandingo, right? And she wanted him to do all this shit. So he's saying, yo, that's how we got down. But she's saying, yeah, we got down like that, but a lot of times I really didn't want it, and he forced himself on me. All this shit, right? And the thing is, even if this is my problem with the Shannon Sharpe side. Even if you into that, right? Whatever she into, people do what the hell they do. You feel me? People do whatever they do. Nothing wrong with that. But damn, Shannon, in your position, you don't know who you are, you don't know how popular you are, you don't know how much money you making, you don't know how much money you potentially about to be making. If your girl that you only been with for a year or two, and she want to be like, yo, I want to role play, I want you to make it like you're forcing yourself on me or whatever, right? And maybe he's like, hell yeah, okay, I'll do that. Yeah, girl, you my girl, I'll do whatever you want, whatever turn you want. Great. The moment she's like, oh, well, can we film this? What? Huh? No! That right there is a red flag. That right there is a red flag. Now, if for whatever he's like, because I think some people were saying that he didn't know he was being recorded or he didn't know he being filmed or whatever. That's just another thing to be like, look, man, you know, she's this young girl. She even comes off like real immature, like even on the phone conversation. She sounds like a young and dumb, naive girl. That's what she sounds like. I don't know if that's the case. But it's like, bro, like even to be in that position, like you should be very, very, very aware. So I don't know if he knew he was being filmed or what, but it just, I don't know. It just seems like Shannon should have been a little more careful, because now, here's the thing. Honestly, after seeing them text messages from this girl, hearing his side of the story, I don't think he's going to lose this case, right? Because it's a civil suit, so she's suing him for $50 million. He had $100 million deal on the table. She's suing his ass for $50 million, right? So here's the thing. I think if it goes to trial, whatever, he might get off. He might actually win that, because her text messages are pretty, like, I don't know. It shows like she was into whatever they was doing. But here's the thing. Because of all of this, the question is, will he still have that $100 million deal on the table? Because of what's going on. Because even if he win in court, he may still lose in the public, public opinion. Because a lot of people shitting on Shannon right now. A lot of women shitting on Shannon. A lot of dudes is like, come on, nigga, you dumb. Come on, bruh. Right? Come on, bruh. Matter of fact, it's celebrities right now watching news stories about Shannon. Like, come on, man, you dumb. And they sitting up there with their young chick about to get recorded. or they just got recorded on the phone with they side chick or whatever, about to get extorted. And they watching Shannon like, come on, dog. You better than that. So, here's the thing. Like, $100 million he may lose because of this relationship with this young, seemingly like immature, I don't know if she a gold digger. I mean, damn, I get it. You know, women are great, sex is great and all this, but like, is it worth all of this? I mean, you about to lose a shit ton of money, and your reputation is like, and here's the thing, I was talking to my sister again, I'm like, yo, doing what he do, like interviewing people on this podcast, like that's where he's really popping. It's going to be mighty hard now, even if he found innocent, right? Even if he win this trial, like how can you sit down with a comedian again? Or how can you sit down with a hot young chick, right? Everybody going to have that magnifier on your ass, like, what you say? What'd you say, Shannon? It's going to be hard as hell to interview people after this, Shannon. It's going to be tough, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, $100 million. And I know he already got money. I know he's doing good, but he about to spend a shit ton on lawyer fees, and he might potentially lose $100 million deal. I don't even got to ask. I already know that shit was not worth it. I don't care how fat her ass was.